Thank you, Jeff. No problem. Good morning, everyone. My name is Seyoum Senay. I lead the FDA CDER NextGen Portal program, and delighted to be here. And we continue to provide the information session, sharing sessions through this kind of conferences. So with that, how many of you are familiar with the CDER NextGen Portal? Okay, great. Yeah, you are, one of, or the few of the 14,000 users leveraging CDER NextGen Portal to submit your drug application, as well as congressional reports, and then now we are revamping our capability to have that two-way capability to improve our data and exchange and communication protocols. So with that, I will provide a quick overview of what CDER NextGen Portal is, and with that, and then just a quick background, why we started CDER NextGen Portal program, and what are the portal product and services we have to enable our key stakeholders like yourself to continue leverage this state-of-the-art capability to accelerate the drug review and approval process. And then we'll share the adoption metrics we see in our end, but we continue to collaborate with users like yourself to gain that feedback and continuously improving the service. So Jonathan presented about eCTD. I will be presenting more about non-eCTD. In this case, the portal platform continuously providing that reducing overhead for sponsors, academia, research institutes, and small business like yourself. So, when I speak in this event, it's been a few years again, continuously gaining that what else can we do to improve that, communication, collaboration, taking advantage of the latest and the greatest technology out there. So with that, just a quick, before CDER NextGen Portal, a few of you probably remember you used to FedEx the document to FDA, and then it gets to the document room and scanned, processed, and the data entry used to take forever to get a response, if the FDA received it or not. So the past few years since we established the NextGen Portal, as key stakeholders, you create an account, log into CDER NextGen Portal, select the products that you would like to submit, and then based on that, you will find that a simple and then very intuitive user interface to submit your application. And with that, I'll go through it in a little bit detail later on. And then it doesn't stop with that. As soon as you submit, it will get it to the internal workflow, and then the internal workflow directed to the office which receives your submission or reports. So that's where we say, we modernize this thing end to end, starting from the user to, the review division, and then the intent is to accelerate the human drug review approval process, and we do see a lot of positive result on that end, but this is a start. So with that, we refer our portal product and services The first vertical is simplifying regulatory submissions. With that, I'll provide a little bit detail about research investigational new drug. This is a research institute or a researcher may have a few people in his team or in her team. What we have done with investigational application builder is, an applicant can come to the portal and build that research IND application throughout the duration of the research and be able to submit from that portal with all electronics capabilities enabled. So, talk about, supporting small business. This is the one we are really proud of. And then we collaborate with most of you to enable it the last 2 years. So with that, another sample product we are really like to discuss about a little bit more is how do we streamline the collaboration? In this case, a good product we think of is the Drug Supply Chain Act product, the Drug Supply Chain Portal, which is upcoming. And what that means is our trading partners directly log into the portal, report the suspected drug incident or stolen, what have you, to FDA. And FDA directly received that through the workflow system and would be able to issue investigation. And then with that investigation, potentially, adulterated drugs could be removed out of the supply chain. So, this previously used to be done probably via email or paper mail or phone call, what have you. But right now, with the partnership we have with our key stakeholders, we are able to modernize this effort. Potentially, this will be a game changer, removing unauthorized product from the market supply chain. So the next vertical is our enabling our industry partners to report congressional mandates. A good example can be the Drug Shortage Notification Portal, which, driven by the FDASIA mandate. And this is huge, which pretty much saved the day during COVID. The story of the COVID is the ICU units were really struggling to have enough supply to treat their patients. With this notification, the FDA gets early notifications and then combine that notification with internal analytics, we're able to make those key life-saving decisions every day. So, that healthcare provider can be supplied from different areas, including the national stockpile. So that's, in a nutshell, that's what CDER NextGen Portal is becoming, a one-stop shop for, FDA partners to provide that intake and data exchange capabilities. So, as I said, the research investigation on a new drug is our, the flagship product we are really proud of, with few required data elements. The research IND applicant can submit their application fewer than 10 steps. And then this portal is integrated with the clinical.gov system as well to validate. The key here is getting clean, complete, and validated data upfront from upstream to the downstream. So that way, the FDA or the review division would not struggle, cleaning that or cleansing those data sets. So the other area we are continue to build our capability is how can we make the communication near real-time interaction. So we are making headway in that area. If some of you are leveraging the control correspondence capability, which is already enabled, and our feedback showing us how pleased you are, and let us know your feedback again. We are, our intent is to enable you with that, communication capability to continuously communicate with your review division, so that way, you can achieve a common goal. So the story is, we've been measuring how we are progressing. When we start the research IND submission, about 50% of the submission used to come via, paper submission or media submission. Fast forward, we are now, the paper submission is falling below 20%, and the portal submission above 80%. So these are the simple metrics we see, but we see there's, again, less than 20 is a good number, but we want to really, put it in a single digit in the next year or so. So that way we can really completely digitalize our solution so the adoption can take over. So the other portal product I mentioned earlier, the upcoming, the Drug Supply Chain Security Act portal, which is really enabling, both FDA and the trading partner to communicate in a two-way fashion. So that way information flow continues. So the intent is, how can we mitigate the risk of supply chain? This is the first step, but it will continue again. So the last, product, we call it in CDER NextGen Portal, the drug shortage modernization, or the drug shortage portal. We are approaching it in two angles here. The first angle is the industry drug shortage notification, which has been part of the FDA's mandate. It's been going on for a while. And the other part will be now, we just recently implemented the public drug shortage portal, which anyone from the public, a caregiver or a citizen or healthcare provider now can go ahead, submit that drug shortage they can think of whenever they don't find those drugs in their nearby healthcare provider or, other sources. So, we are approaching it now. This information used to come via phone call or email or paper mail. Now it's becoming more readily available to submit. You don't really have to register to the portal, but you should be able to submit that shortage information. So in a nutshell, what we see here, the progress is we are continuing improving our capability, how to receive clean, complete, validated data. And then that's being the sole important part for FDA to have that, when you do have clean, complete, validated data, it will much easier to translate that into insights, so that way information will be readily available to make those key decisions. So business transformation, our intent is really improve the supply chain and mitigate risk early. So we do see a lot of improvement in that area, and we continue to share that information with the drug shortage website, and then citizens can have that accurate information so they can be a part of that mitigation strategy. So what you see the last 5 years or so, how the adoption is going. It's continued to grow. We are right now reaching about 14,000 users, active users in the portal space. And then that's very encouraging. We feel like there's more to come. And then what else we measure? We do measure, the submission year by year. We are getting close to the 100 submission per year now. So there are, key metrics here showing us this is a value add to you as well as for FDA. So in conclusion, if you need any help, we do have available digital help in CDER NextGen Portal, FAQs, and as their benefits, how to register, and each product has a help video as well as materials to refer and then continue to leverage this portal. So we always need your help because you are the key partner. Whenever we come to this kind of conferences, we continue to really get that positive feedback, take it, and then make it as a part of our journey. And then I would like to acknowledge the audience as well as the key people in FDA and our integrators. And thank you. If you have any question, I'll be with Jonathan later on, and appreciate it.